On the occasion of the 20th anniversary of the United Nations Basic Principles on the Use of Restorative Justice Program in Criminal Matters, I extend heartiest congratulations to United Nations as well as member states of the UN that adopted this important landmark set of standards and norms. Like many other countries, Thailand attaches great importance to restorative justice, its wider use complementing the mainstream criminal justice system. Restorative justice, or RJ, is rooted on accountability, redress of the victims. It also emphasizes the dignity and the consent of the victims, especially when it comes to mediation between the offenders and victims and how they can discuss and achieve and reconcile towards a peaceful settlement of conflicts and crimes committed. Restorative justice emphasizes the rights of victims, their acceptance and the satisfaction when it comes to the proportionality of the compensation. RJ can be seen as an alternative or a supplement to the mainstream criminal justice system. It is an attempt to think about shifting from retributive mindset towards one of restoration. I believe that restorative justice can also be a very important tool in promoting the nexus between the rule of law and sustainable development. If we were to compare the rule of law to something like a highway, for example, restorative justice can be compared to a car being driven on that highway, a highway towards peace and social harmony. So in building towards that goal, we also have to think about how we promote peaceful and inclusive society as envisaged in Goal 16 of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Restorative justice can be a practical tool that encourages more prominent role of the community when it comes to mediation between victims and offenders. It is something that can help lead to a mutually amicable solution. All actors in the criminal justice system, whether it be police, prosecutors, and judges, they are promoting restorative justice as the first and not the last resort as a result of its usefulness. Personally, I see the role, a very crucial role of restorative justice in transitional justice and reconciliation, particularly when we're talking about the context of conflict and post-conflict societies. Now, from truth-seeking, healing, and guarantee of non-recurrence, restorative justice can be an innovative justice tool that can help societies move forward, righting the past wrong. Now, this is very much so in the context of mass violation of human rights. So lastly, we need to build a momentum of this 20th anniversaries of the basic principles of RJ in criminal matters, not only in Thailand, but also beyond. Here, I think international cooperation is the key. In my past work at the ASEAN Secretariat some years ago, I can share with you a very important document adopted by the ASEAN leaders called the ASEAN Declaration on Cultural Prevention for a Peaceful, Inclusive, Resilient, Healthy, and Harmonious Society. It is something that can use as a backdrop when we move towards promoting a culture of good governance and culture of respect for all. Let this be the beginning of a new chapter of our collaboration, exchange of best practices, enhanced capacity building, so that we, the citizens of Thailand, ASEAN, and the world, can all benefit from restorative justice as an accelerator for the change of mindset towards what we call harmonious justice. I conclude by citing the words of wisdom, which are the title of the book written by a very wise man, the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu, No Future Without Forgiveness. I personally feel that it's very pertinent to the context of what we're discussing here today. Please give restorative justice a chance. Thank you very much.